Steve Hobson, the editor of Motor Transport, and I'm here at the FORS annual conference in Birmingham. And I'm with Karen Davies for the Driver's Handbook.
Hi, we have a driver's handbook which is effectively removing paper-based systems from operators, and it gives drivers content on an app that we write and keep up to date, but it also allows operators to load their own bespoke information into the app for the drivers, and it gives operators the ability to see who's read what, when, for how long. So it means drivers have got information in an app-based format that's always up to date, and managers can see exactly what the drivers are doing and communicate information out to them.
So it's called the Driver's Handbook, but technically it's not a handbook anymore, it's all online.
It's much more than a driver's handbook, so it's a driver communications tool really, rather than just a handbook. Handbook is just one part of what we offer. We also do toolbox talks, we've got a full policy pack in there as well, so it just means drivers have got access to everything that they need basically to do their jobs.
I take it most of this is driver CPC approved, so it all counts towards their CPC.
It's aligned to CPC information, but it isn't training per se. We are looking at sort of being able to build training information into it, but at the moment it is more just sort of driver information.
Now, you're here at the FORS conference, and one thing we heard today from the FORS concessionaires was how they're looking at more e-learning, more modules, that sort of thing. Is that the sort of thing you're interested in? Is that really why you're here today at FORS?
That's not the main reason that we're here, but e-learning is something that we're working towards. Because the driver handbook and the system is all our own development, it's something that we're now sort of working towards as our sort of future plans to allow that to be built into the system as well.
It's very valuable stuff. I mean, the Traffic Commissioner is always going on about, how important it is to keep drivers up to speed and not just take them on and give them a set of keys and go out. A lot more companies buying onto that sort of thing now and making sure the drivers are continually trained.
Yes, definitely. So we have our customers use the system to do their driver inductions so that they can push the app out to the drivers before they've even started and give them the information that they need. But then obviously they've got that sort of continuous approach to communicating the information out to the drivers, and also that continuous approach to making sure it's kept up to date and that the drivers are accessing it.
Have you been to the FORS annual conference before? What are you making of this? It's quite a bigger event from the previous ones I've been to.
Yeah, last year was our first conference and it was great, but I would say this year's is even better. There's so many people here and it's good because we get to speak to customers, potential customers, and people that we've spoken to previously who maybe haven't become customers but are likely to potentially after today, hopefully.
That's fantastic. Karen, thank you actually for your time.